Berekete as a foundation has so many things that is subjective that he will do with the money that come into his foundation. Nobody will go and be asking Berekete $10 enter yesterday. Okay, but he knows his objective. Whatever he want to buy, he may want to even reach out to other people. This man is a foundation. His objective is not only for Mubad.
But you know,
just 1 minute, please. So since his objective is not only for Mubad, there is no how. Okay, as long as he's seen doing the right thing, people will appreciate his effort. First of all, nobody signed this man as an investigator and made a deal that, okay, for you going to do this particular thing, this is how much we want to pay you for going to do this thing. It was all like, it's just like this man can go to Arise TV and use Arise TV to talk about Justice for Mohbad and place his account on Arise TV. Through Arise TV, people who follow Arise TV, okay, followers of Arise TV will contribute money into that account through Arise TV that give him the platform to talk about this case. But Arise TV is not going to come and be asking him about all those money. All right? So people can pay any money to support him. Some pay to support what he want to go and do. Some paid because of his presence in the case. People pay for different reasons to support his effort. They know that he's a family man. People pay to support people. If you even look at it, that's why I say that the moment Berekete took this case, that he declared himself as part of this case, people paid money to Berekete Foundation. Berekete cannot say to today, even when he said don't pay, people will still pay. Because there are people who are just compassionate. They only want to see somebody that is doing something, and they will bless you in abundance. Whatever amount of money this man receives, you have to know from the point at which people are giving that money is because of the little display that is putting out there. Let me tell you something. People who are going to inquest alone, do you know how much more they get paid for each inquest alone? Okay, I have some of my followers, which I'm not going to be telling you, who pay people to go to inquest. All right? And that's why when I said the other time that, this whole stuff, Baba Mohbad could have taken responsibility, and that's why Baba Mohbad is not accounting for nothing. He could have been the one feeding the public with inquest information, get a PR as a team who is really fronting in this case. But he allowed different TikTokers to come and be claiming investigator overnight, to come and be distracting with their own constructive evidence that cannot even be used anyway. You see? So people get paid. So people
try to round up.
$200, $500 just to go to inquest. You see, all of these things happen.
You know, I did it. You know, I did that too. You know, when you remember.
It's okay. Forget about that. I'm not talking about you.
Wait now. I'm trying to say something.
Ask him a question. Let him answer you now.
What?
No, he said I should
do a question. Let him answer you. Question are fewer than answer. Papariano.
You understand? That's why I'm saying that. For example, like me, that's what I want us to be knowing. Sometimes when we are going too negative and too positive, we have to cut. It's not because you are weak, okay? It is to allow light to shine, okay? And I said something. I said this will even create. It will create more grounds for competition. African TV could have been the one to do all these things if he was bold enough. All of them are against this guy, that this guy must go to Baba. He must go to Baba Mohbad. The guy shake his head. I want to act in full capacity. I don't need Baba. I don't need anybody. You want to support me, you support. You don't want to support me, you don't support. And he's stubborn about it. He's not bowing to anybody. It's not like African TV who will come today. Tomorrow we say, I've succumbed to Baba and the 3 babies and that. This man know what he wants. So I am not telling him, but I'm listening to him today, which I have not been doing before. I listened to him carefully today, and he was in their midst, and he was letting them know this is not Baba's case. It's a public Because they are trying to tell him, you must go through Baba, you have to contact Baba, you have to do this. He made them understand that he's here to act in full capacity. Whatever antecedent this man might have, I don't care about that. But he should understand something. He's here to get himself promoted better or exposed. Now, this woman, Queen, Abi, that was carrying spending all around, was she exposed technically? She was exposed. She tried her best to go to Bukidesi to try to use a platform that can exonerate spending. But in fact, she put spending in trouble. Because without taking spending there, all of us wouldn't have seen the mistake of spending. In fact, Prime Boy even become like a hero. You see? So Baba team is not functioning. That's why this man, when you hear him, when Yome Fabiyi, okay, even if he's not going to do the best, at least he has come to confirm that something is wrong with this team. Though he's not telling them because people are too emotional, they are too attached to Baba and still. Now Baba lawyer said they have established 3 things. These people keep deaf ear. If it was someone else who said they established 3 things, they would have been dragging the person. They are okay not to have justice as long as they prove that they support Baba. I don't know what supporting Baba want to give to them. Anyway, come in. I mean, let me not take all the time to explain, but there are so many things, there are so many reasons why I think that if we allow every fish to swim in the river, this man has paved the way. Let him do whatever he wants to do, put his own account outside there. Anybody who support him, now they can see clearly that it is not only Baba that can put account out for just for Mohbad. Baba can put his own out. Anybody who wants to support him will support it. This man has the right to put his own out. Anybody who wants to support him will support him. This will even open way for another person who also feels like they have something to offer to put their account outside.
Well, I'm gonna put my account. I'm gonna put my account out.
I mean, listen. You shouldn't do it because someone else is doing it. That's what I'm saying, that we should be evaluating. And you don't even have to say publicly. It should come from your heart. It's something that you have to know what you want to offer and then act on it. Why I like this guy, you know what you want to offer and is acting on it. Okay, and that's why I said this is good.
I'm gonna be putting my accounts out there too. And,
please don't go anyway. Let's hold that.
Let me say something. I like the fact that to be honest with you, one of the reasons I know you won't want me to go there, why I admire you a lot, is this. You try to see positive in people. And you know how to really calm people's nerves down. Yeah, I support the fact that, Baba has a competitor now, somebody that is competing with the public money. That is not just going to the group.
In a short time, he will expose this as so-called Baba. He will expose Baba in short time. Just what?
I think Baba is being exposed right now anyway with this 30 million autopsy and toxicology, when we have someone that was going to receive 1.8, a Chinese guy from Victoria Island was going to charge 1.8 million, and now they didn't use that. They used the one for 30 million for that. I want to assume and give them benefits of doubt that was just a slip of tongue. I think that will still be corrected later because Nigba. But having said that too, let's not let our guards down. All our eyes are on Yome now, and we will see. And he did not collect the money. He did not collect the money in his. Hold on. He did not collect the money in the foundation accounts. He collected the money in
Lady Harris, you think one good thing about him, that's why the easiest way to make money in Nigeria is to open a foundation. Because he is not going to come and ask for GoFundMe. Everyone's eye is going to be in that GoFundMe. But the trick is this: if you put that in his foundation, you can't be questioning your foundation, what comes in, what comes out. You can't do that.
I know, but he did not put down his foundation. That's all. He put down his personal account.
I think they said he's putting down his account foundation right now. So, that covers all the secrets. He can do whatever.
That's fine. Hey,
Everything's going
I'm only trying to do my best for the public. I'm not going to donate Shingbai. Me, I don't donate money to nothing.
Don't worry about that. I mean, the public will take care of it.
So, but
yeah,
hey,
it could be you to tomorrow. It could be you to now. You've said the gist. The scope is having a foundation. There are some people, right? They will open foundation down. They may not use it today, but they know the opening is coming.
You know, Kudi has a foundation that she could have collected the money in the foundation and disbursed the money from there.
Please don't bring in the guys, please. Let's not bring in people that we will have some disagreement with. The focus is on justice for Mohbad. And again, I will advise that, especially, I don't know whether your previous lawyer, the one that sued me, where is he? Have you heard from that lawyer?
Oh, I had to let him go since, I can't just be continue to pay him.
I think you should be able to call that lawyer to come back to do one or two things. That lawyer, I mean, he's been informed about the case.
What do we need to do?
Inquest.
I have a lot of them.
That lawyer can be in an inquest. He can be in an inquest.
What will he do? Bankole was still at the last inquest. He wasn't allowed to do anything.
This is what I'm saying. That okay. There are strategies. There are strategy in approaching cases.
Because I have lawyers, Salem, that can go to the inquest if there are things that needs to be done. I have a lot of lawyers.
That's what I'm saying, that you have to get them and put them in the case. If they're in the case, I mean, whatever support that the public can give, they give to it. That's what I'm saying, that the river, we should allow all the fishes to swim in the river. Simple. So it will not be like all eyes are on one person. All eyes is on everybody. All eyes is not on Yome. Yome is a human being. He can make mistake. Let everybody take a challenge upon themselves and do one or two things. Simple. Simple. If you think that contributing towards him is not going to give us anything, you have to bring out your own account and let us see what you two contributing towards you, what it can bring. Simple. Nobody's going to come and kneel down. Oh, Lady Eyes, oh yeah, come and take charge. You are going to decide to take charge and you're going to start it. You see, that's one thing I like myself. When I want to do something, okay, it is a do or die. I owe only myself that. I would ask myself, sit down, do I want to do this? Look at it, on and on. Then when I decide, it's like, well, when I decide that I want to go for it, I don't see anybody. Even if you're my father, you are begging me, I won't listen to you. And before anybody can change my heart, the person would have gone to cloud 9. Because it took me time to say that, yes, I want to do it. When I start, I don't see you. You'll be in my front, I won't see you. Because I've decided. And I will kick anybody who dares stand against what I want to do. I will kick the person that moment. And that's what this guy is doing. They have seen that they can't even control me. So they just say that, let's
just, all I'm going to say is, I don't like when we are very like, all this noise, very soon it's going to go down. About a month ago, we were here deliberating on Karimo, right here. Oh, she came here, she did this, she did that. Oh, Karimo lo le she o. Karimo to ma abashere lo. Then within 2 weeks, she reigned for 2 weeks. Then everything just went down.
I'm sure I wasn't part of them.
No, we were not part of them, but we discussed it and we played some video clips here or audio clips here. Then I think for about 2 days or 3 days.
On our platform here, we said what she has to do. We told her to go to a notary or whatever to get a lawyer to take her evidence.
Yeah, but we discussed it. She was few times our subject matter here. Then Mama Mohbad came out and said, "Me ò tí dale o." Then they quickly, some people, just for that statement, Kovun gave 2 million, bam. And she ran for like 5 days, and that was it. Now, this guy is here. Let him shine, let him reign. I wish him the best of luck.
Right. One thing that I think people should be learning from things like that is happening. Everybody has not got their exposure in one place. Okay? There are so many things that this guy knows how to handle. And he's handling it so well.
I don't know why you say so well. Just say he's handling it. Don't put so well. Just say he's handling it.
Wait.
I don't think so.
Papariano is right.
I told you, I said there are
Aries,
these things.
Papariano is right. Accept it.
There are these
No,
things
why
that
should I accept it? I have the right to.
You don't
Don't
accept it. Don't change his nomenclature.
No, I have the right to approach it. I can.
Aristo, please, I will engage you on your own. This is Lady Aris' discussion, please.
I can scrutinize.
Lady Aris, no, keep doing your thing. I mean, keep doing your thing.
Thank you, Johnny, my darling.
Because it will make, that's why I like this kind of position. It makes people see things more clear. At the end of the day, you may be more convinced.
I mean, even if, let me say, no matter how I put or rate him or put him, trust me. What I want you all to understand is I want justice. If Yome disappoints me today, trust me, he will get a big tip from me. Disappoints me in terms of he delivered justice. Oh my goodness. I would love it. So it's not coming from the point. If I have to be his checkmate.
Aries.
Supreme.
This was I said there are some things. There are these things. You didn't hear me very well. What I said.
Let me hold on, Papa, please, one sec.
Who muted Andy?
I don't have moderator power, so I think some people.
Just manage.
You see, Supreme. You see, in life, we need to give second chance to people in life. You see, when you are talking about the money being contributed, you understand me? To me, I don't want to speak for anyone that's made a contribution towards Mama Mohbad, Baba Mohbad. I continue to be telling people, it is my own money. I can spend my money the way I want to spend my money. And please, stop about, I will only advise you, stop about people being contributing money for people. It's not our business. I have made...
That is not true.
Hold on.
I can say it, but people have the choice to make their decisions.
You see, when
don't use the word "it's not our business." Listen, I go against tithes and offering. I go against paying tithes. I can
why are you making reference to the 2 million now?
Listen, why can't I? It's in the public space. I can discuss anything. I can discuss anything in the public space.
I think no, you are correct on that point. Andy, I think she's correct. Okay, I mean this is a public space.
I've used a whole year to preach against paying tithes in the church. Some people still pay it.
Still, it's okay. So, I mean,
you got me still for the first time.
Let's not flog this.
No, not you, Supreme. What to put any justice team here? Ìmọ́lẹ̀ yẹn bàbá
Lagata, and you forget.
Àwọn ìran ẹ ò lè, gbogbo ìran ẹ generation ẹ ò lè. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Joseph Oloba is going to happen to you. What to put any mọ́lẹ̀? Oh, ṣé mọ́lẹ̀? You are not ìmọ́lẹ̀. You are darkness.
Okay. Is it Lagata? Is it the one that Lagata guys are like to disturb? Oh man, like come and disturb.
You are darkness.
That's why the guy
so much.
You are. I think you are. Okay.
Wọ́n máa gbé ẹ sí ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká concentrate lórí conversation. I feel like Lagata máa ṣe kátàkátà.
Let's continue, Supreme Jare.
Let me quickly say this, okay, please. To everybody who is saying that we shouldn't talk about people who are deceiving the public, scammers. We have to talk about it. If we perceive that anybody is a scammer, we have to advise people to desist from scammers. Okay? We don't support scamming. We don't support people to be taking and getting money from the public. We have to address it. Now it's up to you. After you have been advised, if you like, go put your money or not. Okay, that's where we gather, we talk about things. Don't be shy to talk about anything. And give freely. Give from your heart whenever you want to give.
I haven't seen anything
from your heart. Go on, my
I haven't seen anything that makes Yome
non-scammer. Everything he has portrayed himself, it shows he's a scammer. That is my take.
Thank you very much.
You are entitled to your take. It's called freedom of expression. First Amendment.
It's okay. Attention will fix it. I mean,
good evening, Papariano. Thank you for giving me the floor. Thank you. Still, I cite you.
Thank you, Tinabe. Talk about the case.
You did not have the floor. I should talk before you. You just came up.
You just came up.
So you can't have the floor.
Okay, you know
what?
Wait, you see, Select did something today on his part.
Let's do this.
Papariano. Select did something today, timing and locking interjections. So let me just show you that.
But you said you are not happy with it now.
I wasn't happy with it, but it was kind of cool. I also like when that ball comes and says, the show has begun. Then it's been long. Nobody can interject.
I wanted to interject this way. Aristoka was supposed to speak, but Mayegun is fast forwarding. So Mayegun, I think you have to give something to, let's do GoFundMe for Aristocrat for allowing Mayegun to go first. Everything is.
Mayegun, you don't change your name again.
And let Mayegun donate to the Prado, please.
Everybody, and new announcement, we want to buy Prado Jeep, new one, and take it to police station and bring out those officers. And then call somebody to punch it in front of them, but we want to contribute the Prado Jeep.
But you know what? Actually,
we don't need to contribute.
You don't need to buy one. I already have volunteers. One. And that one was actually on ground last inquest.
Is it seven-seater? Seven-seater.
It's a seven-seater, yes. Trust me.
Which color?
It was there.
Which color?
Black.
Which color?
Black.
Which model?
Yeah, I only buy a lot of my power any business. Yeah, I only do my
Okay.
Papariano. Disclaimer. Now joke with you for those of
Papariano.
Now joke with you. Nobody they
Papariano.
No. But for real, there was a Prado Jeep on ground.
We just need to return the money.
On the last request. I think the Jeep. I can still make arrangement for the Jeep to be there on the 30th.
Papariano àti ra owó tá a dá la fẹ́ gbà padà àti ra already.
Àti yáwó rà. Yes now.
Oh no, I didn't mean Oja. I'm not streetwise. But like, kò yé mi ni, ẹ má mi Oja.
Àti ra Papariano.
I'm not so pure in heart.
A fẹ́ gbowó wa padà.
Immediately you said it.
Let me say something, Lady Harris. Right? What I would have advised, right? If there's a way you can get that your former lawyer, that lawyer was bold. That lawyer that sued me. In fact, if there is, that petition with me, there's any lawyer so far who has petitioned with me, I think is there a lawyer. So if there's a way you can bring that lawyer in to do one or two things, we'll appreciate too. And then we'll just find a way to have the lawyer, in the case.
Every lawyer is at your service. Okay, let me bring out my PayPal. People put money there. You put money there, I can't give him another 1 million.
Take something serious now. Take something serious, please.
I am very serious. You think I'm kidding?
No, your seriousness is not serious. It's not how to be serious.
That's what they say. They say my wig is not wiggy. Now you're saying
this one, like people who have made up. See, this one thing that this guy knows how to do. Okay, and he's doing his thing very well.
Listen, you think I'm joking? I am not joking. It's a simple phone call.
Okay, that's what this is saying now. EBT, I want content shorire, I want content shoribu.
Of course.
Again, etawe shorire, ashorire, shoribu. So all those timings, people who know it, they are the one that win. When you see it coming, you look at the wave. There are some car that is coming with a very big speed. Don't try to stand in front of them. There are some car that is coming slowly. Who understand what I am saying? Understands.
That's what I'm saying. I can actually be your public lawyer. And
Lady, please drop that. That's not how I do things, please. Stop that. Whatever anybody wants to do, they will sit down, think about it from their heart, they will declare it, and then people will look into it, people will discuss it over sometimes, and see their seriousness, people will now tune into it. It doesn't just come like that. People don't just gather and jump into things. No. It comes like this man on right now. He come out with his stuff, okay? It may be awkward. In fact, he even went through some mistakes.
You see, Papariano, you all don't kill my destiny. Don't kill my destiny. This guy only came out to talk one day, and they say, they are even looking for somebody to. They are even looking for. He didn't come to do justice for mobile, you know. He didn't come with all this intention. He came just to discuss as a panel like this, and they said, "Oh, one need your contomalosi," and he volunteered, and he saw that it was sweet. Why are you saying don't?
Do you have evidence of that, Sue?
Yes, I do. I can put it right now, and you will hear here.
Lady Harris, we have the back of this guy who is doing whatever he's going to do. Anybody who is ready to do something, we're going to have their back. We can see that there's some common grounds right now. Now it is up to him to either destroy his name or protect his name. Simple. I mean, it's not your name that's going to destroy. Toba Barre, she are in Lobaji. No. Very simple. Nobody's telling you to give your loyalty to him. Not tell you. Prepare your mind once you're ready, and then we'll look into it.
I don't know what you are talking now. You are talking in a parallel line. I said I want to print my accounts, and I can actually also be a.
Yes, please stop. 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 You may want to do something in the future and will not take it serious. Stop making it look like it's a joke. Please don't be making it look like you may want to. You have to. Don't come and make us look like, forget about these things, please. Let's move on with the conversation. So that is it. The floor is open enough. Anybody, the river, we have said that there are any fish who want to swim in the river, just swim. You have your wings, okay? Do it however you want to do it. Make up your mind, and then come out. Learn from those who have done it before. When you want to do something, you go now from your mind. You don't care about what anybody will say. You're not going to come here. Yeah, that is one thing African people doesn't know how to do. African people want to do something. You'll be using stylishly, want to get people's approval. You don't need anyone's approval. Once you know what you want, to hell with anybody, you move on. You don't listen until you get here alone. Then others will now begin to learn to work with you. The meditation coming, I know how the things work now. I instituted when a woman wants to date a man, sometimes the parents may not agree with that man. But if the woman truly like that man, the woman will even get pregnant for that man. Slowly, the parents will get used to it. That's how it happens. Amen.
All right, Papariano, just let me say something, yeah?
All right, go on.
And I'm basing my submission on what I heard Yome saying today. Yes, Yome came a wrong way, which I've said that many times. If he has a foundation in a matter like this, the best option is to come with his foundation, not his person. Now, if that happened,
but don't. I'm going to engage you because I'm on behalf of him now. So just make your point. Just
listen. Just listen to what I'm saying. Just listen. When he came initially, my position is this: I love what he's doing. He's got energy. He's done it before, and was able to prove with what he did on the inquest day. Give it to him. I'm not going to the financial collection. However, he himself came out to say he has a foundation. So I expected him to come as a foundation, not as a Yome. That will protect his personality. That will put his corporate forward. People will contribute to his foundation and not to him. The day someone came up, I think it was Seal, that said, oh, they are contributing for him. The question I asked was, is it his personal account or his foundation? If it is his personal account, I feel it's wrong. If it is his foundation, he is right. You understand? On those bases, he didn't get it right. But let's look at bearing that mistake. Has Yome done well by what he said he would do? I would say yes. He came up, he was vocal, he got the energy, And he was talking. People were believing him. And he put his talk to test by ensuring that he staged the protest he said he was going to stage that day. I give him a pass mark. For me, it shows he has the tenacity, he has the capacity to deliver what he says he will do if he wants to, if he goes by it the right way. Now, that he went to do PI job, I don't subscribe to that because the first thing that comes to my mind is he's putting himself at risk. He should have given that to a PI company to do. And that would have been done if he had gone as his foundation. Because he is a spokesperson for the foundation, he wouldn't have to do that job. If anybody contributes, he will say, this is the PI, this is the report. And I believe if it was a PI that did what he did, they won't come to the public to do that. Because he, by the act of that, he has even jeopardized the police investigation.
Can I jump in there for a second?
Wait. Yeah, no, don't jump. Just let me finish my line of thought. Based on that, if tonight he came and said his foundation will be stepped forward, I agree with him. At the end of the day, those who believe in him, those who have seen what he has done, and believe that now he wants to walk through the foundation, you will to a certain extent believe he can deliver on his KPI. Beautiful. But let those who believe in him follow him. For those who want to ask for accountability as member of the public, let them continue to engage and discuss. Nothing stops anything. Someone else, but this is what I would love to advocate. This case has many facets. It has many aspects. I believe foundations should pick the aspect they are strong in, that at the end of the day, it will come to a collective support to whatever the investigation is, and let them do it. Those who want to support
foundations accountability, that doesn't sound well. It's not a GoFundMe thing.
No, it's not a GoFundMe. It's not a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a foundation.
But those who want to, yes, it's a foundation thing. But you see, when foundation is doing something and they are kind of coming to the public, they will still be engaging the public. Whatever they do, they will still be engaging the public.
Monetarily, you cannot engage them there. It's not your, no one have that prerogative. You can't engage them there.
Papariano, as foundation, if foundation is doing something that is of public, for the fact that it's a foundation doesn't mean people will not have opinion. They will have opinion. And people are free to hear their opinion. That is what I'm saying. Yeah. People are just like Supreme said, she's free to hear her opinion.
Like, what I'm saying is this, right?
It's a public business.
Baba team is not the foundation. People can easily ask Baba team for accountability because this is a team of body, people coming together. Right? It's not registered under any government, whatever. We want to help as a team. So we don't want anybody to go with our money. But the foundation already have an objective. They do so many things.
Papariano, a foundation can be challenged if the public perceive what they are doing is tantamount to the objective or the benefit of the public. There are foundations everywhere, claim they are a foundation, and they are involved in illicit activities. Public will come and
challenge them. How?
You challenge them by reporting them to the authorities, and they will be investigated. They will be investigated.
You don't get what I'm saying. For example, let's say Yome Foundation has an account outside, okay, and people are paying into this account, and some people are asking for him to come and give account of all the money that comes in. How do you do that?
He will never come to give account of what he has collected.
Exactly, you can't. But people, you can't give such accountability.
No, this is the accountability comes in different form. Accountability is not about money. Accountability is you telling people what you have done. That is being accountable.
Yeah, justifying, balancing the situation.
Yes. On that basis, people can engage you. Oh, you said you've done this. Speak. Can you tell us the effect? That is people engaging you.
I think it's awkward.
It is not about the money.
Look at it this way. I think it's awkward, okay, people can ask them about their deeds, like I'm saying, that's where me I stand, like, about their deeds, like I've been asking Berekete is doing nothing, I've been saying that since January, February, what's Berekete doing? One, he hold the public, an obligation. He has announced himself to be part of the case. And so the public is going to ask back, hey, what's up, what's going on? Are you just in this case for us to just contribute, or there's something you're gonna do? You can speak, that one is kind of sensible. But somebody who is a foundation, who has objective, they can do so many things. He can wake up and say that from his foundation, he want to go and dig well in Sokoto. You cannot hold him. It's not only limited to Mubad, it's a foundation. And that's how many people, they steal money, they make money for themselves. Berekete is a billionaire, right? How did he make his money? So charity comes through foundations. People just support foundations. People throw money to foundations. So you get foundations, most foundations are just like trap. People use it to make money because you can't question them. Adibi, this man bring out a GoFundMe. Adibi, Yome Fabiyi came out with GoFundMe. People will be seeing what is there. People will be asking, this much is there. What are we using it for? But if it's foundation account.
Papariano, excuse me if I may interject. This
Papariano,
has already been. Hold on, has already been claiming.
Get what I'm saying.
Hold on, Papariano. Papariano, this guy has already been claiming credit for what others did. Numerous credits of what others did. And that is plagiarism at the minimum. It's criminal at the maximum. You cannot say you are not.
Let me engage you there. Teflon, let me engage you there. You see, I've said it this afternoon. I said, for me, I think my advice for, when I look into what happened between them and Yeye Kudi, I faulted him there. I said, he didn't do much. Maybe, nobody is perfect. Okay.
No, even for what the legal team did.
Just wait 1 minute. Let me let people hear my reason for that. I said, he skipped me. He skipped me.
What is claiming plagiarism?
Okay, yeah. So this is what I was saying. Okay. What I'm saying is this one. It's not that it's claiming. Yeah, you can tell me that way that it's claiming credit. I said if it were me, because I like to create alternative. Okay, I will not directly say that. Something is not bad, but I'm going to show it. If it were me, and I know that I am not sufficient enough to sponsor a project, okay, and people have been supporting me. People have been supporting me to carry out that task. When I come to public, I will never say, "Hey guys, I've been doing this by myself, using my money. Support is not coming from nowhere." I will say, "Thank you so much, you guys. With your little support, we have been able to do this much. Okay, and with your support, we can even do more than this. Okay, your support is not in vain. God bless all of you that have been supporting. I've been seeing it too. I thank you so much, even more than my expectation." That's accountability. Okay, but I think where he got it wrong was if at any point he ever came out to be saying that I have not received any money, I'm this myself, people will suspect that this is criminality. That is suspicious if he does that. That's
which is what he did it numerous times on 3 or 4 platforms.
It's gonna be. You see, your Teflon. What I just want is this one. This case of Mohbad is making people learn a lot. First of all, if this guy operate, it will break one barrier that this guy have the right to operate freely. We'll have this as a precedence that we can look back into. There are so many things that we are learning that this case is making us to achieve that we're not recording. Only those that have eyes will understand what this case is bringing to us. There are so many things that is unraveling and that is establishing. So if he comes in, let him be bold and come in and do whatever little contribution he want to put in. At the end of the day, he will have himself exposed. Believe me, people are going to work with him. He's going to be tempted too. People don't understand.
Let me finish my submission. Just let me finish my submission. You have derailed my submission. Just let me finish. Now, this is what I was saying. You see, let's get some things very, very clear. If the foundation is wrong, the building cannot start. On Yome, I laid something. Maybe I didn't say it very well. His foundation was wrong in this thing. And the foundation was simply this. It came as an individual. All those contributions made to him was made to him as an individual. Then what Teflon was saying can come to bear. He collected it as an individual, even when he told them he has a foundation. But when people wanted to support him, He did not give them the foundation's account. He gave them his personal account. So based on all that he did, aside me saying that he was able to deliver on things was due, the foundation was wrong. It did not come as a foundation. It came as Yome Fabiyi on his creative personality or powers. And that was what he used. If you want to take him up on that, take him up on that.
And he will not give credit to who credit is due.
That is why you should deal with him in that. But like I said, what he should have done was this. Coming out of Yome Fabiyi is good, his personality. He now said, I have a foundation. It was just like when Paul Okoye came up with Kanu Art Foundation. And he brought Kanu, and he was the person talking. And they were directing people to put money in the foundation, not in Kanu's account, not in his own account, in the foundation. That is how it should be done. These two people, their personality, Kanu Nwankwo was a Nigerian star, footballer. His personality is his foundation. Paul Okoye is known in the promotion world, PR world. He used his personality, but the direction when it comes to funds was not to themselves. It was to the foundation. And that was where Yome got it wrong. But Yome has proven that if, as a project manager for his foundation, he can get things done. He has shown that, like I said. But now that he came today and is now talking more about the foundation, I would say people should support his foundation. The foundation come out to see.
Using 800,000.
Baba, just let me finish. Baba, let me finish.
800
Baba, let me finish now. You've said this thing over and over. I've just covered that. I've covered that. If you want to take him on that, he did that on his personal, on his individualism. You can take him up on that. He made error on that. But if he's coming out now as a foundation,
it's not a big error. For example,
it's an error, Papariano. It's an error.
I'm coming.
Because the money collected went to his personal accounts.
No, just wait now. I mean, let me make this if it's not correct. I mean, then we can move on from there. For example, let's say your TikTok foundation is Aristocrat, okay, or your TikTok name is Aristocrat, and your real name is James or is Jackie Chan, okay? Whether I'm dealing with Aristocrat, whether I'm dealing with Jackie Chan, I'm dealing with the same person. Whether you are dealing with Yome Fabiyi, whether you are dealing with this foundation,
Papariano,
you are dealing with the same person.
No,
it's different.
Papariano.
It's different.
Papariano.
It's different. You are different from your corporate entity. You are different. Your corporate entity, only if your foundation, for example, see, things are different and under NGO. That is why when you are registering an NGO, it is more strenuous. Let me tell you the procedure.
I think it's more famous than his foundation. Let's say it's more famous than his foundation.
Now let me tell you the procedure of an NGO. Why it's very difficult.
The guy is very wise. He knows what he has done.
Papariano, you know why it's very difficult with NGO. When you are going to register an NGO, you must have minimum of 3 board of trustees, minimum of 3. And they must show all the identity cards, so it is not you. And when you register it, you must publish for a month in newspaper for people to come against it or not. Now, when that is done, you must open a corporate account for that NGO, not in name of any of the trustees. Because it is different from the individuals. Even if you say Papariano Foundation, the name of the account must be Papariano Foundation, not Papariano alone. That is separating you from the corporate entity.
Let me add to that. EFCC will scrutinize the trustees' accounts. Your bank account will be scrutinized by EFCC to issue you a school certificate. They call it school certificate. This is anti-money laundering. So they just introduced that. I just went through it in the last 6 months. It is very strenuous and tedious to get a foundation registered. And the eyes of the government is on them. So by not using his foundation, he knows what he's doing. Go ahead, Aristocrat. It's just an addition. Okay, thank you. School.
Now he's using his foundation. And again, they say he's always said he's coming in as a foundation, but people take him as an individual because he's famous by Yome Fabiyi, not famous as foundation. Aristocrat, go on. Let Aristocrat end his point.
Aristocrat, go on. Sorry,
All right. Papariano, let me give you a good example where I said it was wrong. And please, let's just listen to me. When Kanu Art Foundation came, Kanu Art Foundation was a product and an idea of Paul Okoye, Paulo. And because Kanu was one of the footballer he was the agent for. And when Kanu had his medical crisis with asthma and all that thing, he discussed with him and they saw it as a way to give back to the community. But because asthma actually supported Kanu all through that time, and he came back to be a shining star, even for Nigeria. Now, when they created Kanu Art Foundation, Paul Okoye is known in the football world as someone that, an agent for footballer. He's also known to be someone in the PR field for businesses. Now, Kanu Art Foundation came up, and when they start publicity for Kanu Art Foundation, they said, and it was all on media, they said, support Kanu Art Foundation, send your donation to Kanu. They gave you account, Kanu Art Foundation, not Paul Okoye, not Kanu. Now, what they did is to use their personality to promote the foundation. And that is what Yome should do. He will use his personality to promote the foundation. If anybody wants to support his cause, he should be giving them the foundation account, not his personal account. Because what it means is the money did not go to the account of the foundation. That itself is fraud. You tell people to support the foundation and you are giving them your personal account. You should go to it. And that is where I said he got it wrong.
Let's cut him a slack this way. Let's say he may be it could have been an assignment given to him, okay, that you help us complete this particular task.
Aristocrat, okay. Do you think it might be possible that
as a foundation,
Papariano, please.
So, accountability is needed in that case. If that be the case, then he's supposed to give them accountability.
Papariano, let me interject, please. Apology for that. Aristocrat, don't you think that it might not be a sole signatory of that foundation, and money may not be easily, it may not be, it may not be able to move money out of the foundation easily.
Chairman.
So you now decided to move to now.
Thank you. God bless you,
Chairman. Don't forget, right now, he's using the foundation account right now.
Hold on. There are procedures. There are procedures. Even if they are using foundation account, it's not the only person. There may be procedure. There may be internal control. There may be internal control from the foundation parts. Okay.
How much Lori alone? Please don't say that now. Lori alone.
Chairman, let me quickly answer you for that. Chairman, let me quickly answer you for that.
When increase figure in 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 9 million.
Let me quickly answer you for what you just said. You see, it's like you, Chairman. You have a company, Chairman Nigeria Limited, and your name is Mayegun, and you went to a prospect to say, Chairman Nigeria Limited can do this to you, and they agree. And when they want to pay you, you told them, pay it to Mayegun account. Don't you know that is wrong?
That's fraud.
Thank you. So whether is this full signatory or not so signatory, that is not an excuse under the law. He should have gone through it. And if he has done that, all this fracas wouldn't have come to him.
No, what I'm saying
because I pity him because he's dragging himself.
You don't get what I said is maybe he's not.
The reason why I will put them as a fraud.
Maybe he has other people that he co-sign with from the foundation account. So it may make it difficult for you to get the money.
So you might decide on that.
Okay, so if any money that goes into that foundation will be accounted for by the board of trustee. It will make sure to get the money out.
That's right.
So that's why I decided to use his name, and that is fraud.
So are we saying
I don't want
that
to
because
stand
somebody
on
is
that
acting
premises
as a foundation, the person cannot act as an individual?
Papariano. Let's get some things right. Papariano, you are an employee of Aristocrat Global. And you now go to do a business. and they want to pay you for the job you did on behalf of Aristocrat Global, and they pay it to your personal account. Is that right? Are you not an employee of Aristocrat Global?
You know, the last
Yeah,
thing we
in
were
that
talking.
case, no, wait, please.
I showed you.
Wait. In that case, the money is going to be paid to the company, okay, to the company's account.
Thank you.
Okay, but now, wait, Aristoka, please wait. In this particular case, okay, he was not like on the tax that he wanted. He was not on his duty. This was the duty given to him. He was paid. It's just like when Aminka wanted to go to the protest in Abuja. Please wait 1 minute. When Aminka went to the protest in Abuja, arrangement was made for Aminka to go to do everything. Right? Was that an embezzlement? No. And so many supports still come for what job well done.
No, Papariano, you're not getting it.
You're not getting the point. Papariano, you're not getting the point. You see, in the professional world, there is something they call conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. If you went into an organization, through an organization, and while you are representing that organization, you are doing side job that the organization do not know of. Do you know the implication of that? It means if your side job fails and you are bringing disrepute to your organization. So as a professional, you don't do such thing. You don't come and say, I have this organization, I'm representing this organization, but if you have side job, I can do it for you. You don't do that because you are an individual.
Let's cut him a slack there. It's 50-50.
But you can't deliver.
Because
I
I
don't
have a foundation does not make
you can never introduce any foundation. That is the difference. You can never any foundation. You can deliver on a personal level, not introducing a foundation.
You know, the last time, I think it was on Saturday, we were talking about foundation or no foundation, that I brought out Break the Silence Foundation, something on internet, okay, from the CAC. And I told you, because I never mentioned it, I think I told you on that Saturday that there is foundation for the development of Ijebu, Akile Ijebu, from the palace. The foundation has over 200 million in their coffers. I am the chairman, CEO of that foundation. So all this what I've been talking of justice for mobile. Why didn't I come with that problem? I came on my own name, personally. Deal with me one-on-one, Dr. Adewale, you know, that is whom you are dealing with.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know I cannot, because the board of trustees did not approve. I did not present it to them. If any money entered into that foundation, or more, go be straight, or I'm not going to bring her out. Never.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Especially
So now I am on justice for
but there's implication that there could be implication that will affect this foundation.
Exactly. So that's it.
Let's cut him in slack, the 50-50. Let's have it.
Exactly. So he came to this thing as Yome Fabiyi. He didn't come as
no. Mayegu, that is a mistake. He came as his foundation. He has always made that clear from day one as a foundation. But when he went to deal with these people, in that money stuff, that was when the different account was issued. Okay.
So why did the public, these people, why didn't they ask him, why are you giving us your personal account?
Mayegu, you know the way our people deal now. Sometimes our people will make you to do things that are not supposed to be. People are too emotional about this case.
Too emotional.
Thank you, Mayegu.
Fast forward. Mayegu, see, before you even end, I bet send me your account to make a support you. Send me that account, send me that one. Just because you come speak, people don't impulse you already. Send me your account, this and that. People are too move. And that's the reason why this is becoming.
And that's the reason I love Supreme saying we should talk about it to educate people so that people can know their right from their left. And then take their personal decision on whatever they want to do.
And that's what
I don't have a problem with anybody doing whatever he wants to do, but the public must know that if you put money into the foundation, that foundation is not accountable to you as a person. The foundation is accountable to the board of trustees and its financiers and the government.
Can I
come up here and say, because you put money in Break the Silence Foundation, or you come and account to us. You don't concern you. You are not a trustee.
I think the problem Yome Fabiyi had is that he was just coming in and out of the foundation and also operating as an individual. So, and that really give a big problem. True identity in solving a problem. He was given true identity. And it was not actually caused by him as such. There was a point where he was in the hotel and he was asking for assistance and all that. He couldn't have used the account of the foundation to get such assistance. Also, when he was engaging with Yeye Kudi, because I was live on that show that day, what happened was that there were some people, like Papariano said, there were some individuals who were so eager to assist. So he forwarded an account he didn't even collect the money himself. I think there was a particular guy who he provided the account, the account of that guy, that they should, anybody who wants to give assistance, they should pay through that person, and they can easily access that money. But the problem I have,
yes, the money came through Ayofe. They donated to Ayofe. They didn't even give it to him.
Bossman. And
so you can even deny that you didn't give him money, and he can fight you, and he will be justified. Did you pay it into his account? No.
My problem was, why is it coming in and out of the foundation? So he was doing that. He gave a kind of red flag. He needs to be consistent. If he's coming as Yome Fabiyi, let him stand as Yome Fabiyi, and we deal with them as Yome Fabiyi.
And this is the same thing that Berekete did. That's what I'm telling you, that people, we always like things. We don't like to follow law. Okay, the same thing that they have been using to foundations have been using to pack people's money. Berekete does. Baba Mohbad was in Abuja. Berekete leave Abuja for almost 1 week. He said he went to Lagos to investigate as who. And people, I mean, that's why I wanted to tell Aristocrat. It's a way of marketing. He knew that 1 week alone, people will be contributing money. It's common sense now. He will be telling them, don't contribute, I don't want money. They understand people. It's a mind game. They know people will contribute. Hey, why understanding it?
But Papariano, see.
No, you're not getting my point.
Let's talk about something that is risky.
You're not getting my point. I don't have problem with him coming up for the foundation. This is what I have problem with him. For example, just as my ego said, if anything has gone through his foundation, foundation will give him whatever he needs. He doesn't have to pay anybody. People are going to the foundation. Foundation will ask Mazanida, what are your expenses? And they will give it to him. That is what it does. Because they will say, don't contribute money. I didn't do GoFundMe. Because there are people that contribute to his foundation. He gives him foundation and goes through that part. They can say, I'm going to do investigation. Do we know if Berekete came with PI? You don't know. But he's talking. Yes, he's talking. He never reviewed those things. He found that he only spoke about.
Also contribute money into different accounts. Not every time you use it.
Motives of operator matters.
Aristocrat, wait, Aristocrat. There was a day in Berekete live stream. He was contributing money. They were contributing, okay? And he was saying that if the money don't reach that amount, make nobody put money inside again. And that was his account. And he was saying that anybody that contribute the money,
it was Berekete family. I know their GTB account. It is Berekete family.
That's and it shows Berekete account. Yeah, Berekete was it. See what he was doing here. He wanted to use his account to contribute money for somebody. Okay, so the money was coming to his account because other money too comes in. So he said anyone that have the name of the person, okay, that they are reading, they are checking which one is for the person, which one is for the person.
Papariano, they audit this account. You can discover that these people every month they audit their account. It's not a joke. There's an accountant there. Papariano, see. The Money Laundering Act now, you can't play with all these things. You know, go let me 100,000 spoil the thing where you did do.
I want to ask something. How did Berekete become a billionaire in his foundation?
Papariano, do you think that is the only foundation? That is the only thing he does in his life?
Do you know how many? No, okay, Papariano.
You guys don't know how
Hold on, Papariano. Let me tell you this one for free. United Nations.
Always hammering on this billionaire
cash for foundation.
What? Hold on. What's the name of this? Hold on. Papariano. Google Makoto Foundation. Makoto Foundation sponsors Brekete family, and that's millions of dollars. Makoto Foundation. Okay?
You see?
They sponsor Brekete family. Okay? So it's part of their arrangement. They give Brekete family, So that's it's not a chicken money, it's not Naira. Makoto is not in Naira.
Foundation makes
money. I know a lot of international funders that can fund projects on different projects.
Mayegun, let me assist you, sir. You see, when they recover money, Brekete in the last 4 years, he was going after politicians. Not a joke. If he recovers 2 billion, 10% of that money belongs to them. It's called whistleblower commission. So these people have means of making money. They don't have to be thieves to make money.
That's it now. So when Brekete say he has money to prosecute, how much does Justice of the Bag want to cost? How much does it want to cost?
Good evening, sir.
Let's say for instance, what's his name? Break the Silence Foundation is working on this justice for Mohbad, okay? As a foundation, and then all of us knows, we support that foundation. That yes, that is the foundation that is working. One or two organizations that I can refer him to one or two organizations that the public would not need to contribute one kobo. They would drop that fund. They would drop the fund. Okay, this is what you are doing. Okay, they investigate. Cream de la cream of foundation. Don't. Of course, that's Makoto Foundation anyway. They've sponsored me in the time past, so I appreciate them. Okay, so this thing is very simple to get the funds to prosecute, but it must be credible. They will scrutinize you, so you will tell yourself, "What carry me come here?" Do you understand? So money to a foundation is very cheap. For a foundation to get money for a project is a very cheap thing. So let's forget about that. Except if you are not credible. And that's why I say Break the Silence have not filed returns for the past 6 years. It is not a responsible corporate citizen. It is not.
Yeah. If someone cannot be accountable to the government, do you think you'll be accountable to we public? It's not possible now. Who are we?
Yeah, please. Good evening, everybody. Like Papariano just said, that we should cut him a slack. This is where I'm looking at this situation from. As at the time Yome went to Yeye Kudi platform, it wasn't foreseen that it's going to be giving money. And what he wants to do it the next day or the next 2 days. The money was needed urgent. And at that point, he might be thinking that if I drop the foundation money, to access it might be difficult and they need the money. So he might let me quickly drop, because it was urgent, it was nothing that he actually planned or none of them planned. So we're like, okay, let me draw my personal account. At least I can access this money. We can quickly do what we want to do. That was why also that he gave, probably that was why he gave Ayofe account number down. That okay,
then why didn't he be accountable after the deed? That is the point.
That is, okay, accountability, why he did, I just knew that so many things went in between them. Before you see Yeye Kudi come out and display like that, so many things have gone down in between them. And which
Jesus, I don't know if you can answer me this question. Has it come back to the public that, okay, thank you, public, this is how much you guys contributed to me. This is how much. 1 million new, 2 million new, whatever it is. And this is what I have used this money for. You change it to Kudi. Has he done that?
Let me answer that, Mayegun. Please wait. Okay, please wait. The tax is not done yet. He's still on his mission. And I think he just still have to continue until the tax is completed. Then he can talk about that.
Okay. So you should just bear it in mind that I need to come back to the public and tell them how much he has realized and how much he has expended. He needs to do that. So continue what you are doing.
In addition, Mr. Mayegun, in addition to what Papariano said, what he said this evening was that the guy who was collecting the money, the Ayanfe, is not even accountable to him. So how can he be accountable for what he doesn't know about? Do you understand?
The money was collected on his behalf.
Yes, was collected on his behalf, and
he's going to get the money finally. They are going to transfer that money to him at the end of the day.
It's only Ayanfe that we can easily ask Ayanfe transfer money
as the accountability, how money was disbursed, how much he disbursed, and also he cannot account for what Ayanfe has not told him about.
You see, that is let's get this thing. That is it.
He collected money from Ayanfe, but he cannot tell Ayanfe that you that collected money on my behalf, this is how I've spent it, so that Ayanfe can go back to those she collected it for. Why is he now coming? He was shifting the ghost. He should have kept the money with her now. He shouldn't have collected money from her.
No. Ayanfe collected money on his behalf.
Because that was next.
Okay, so as I come to the public to say this is how much, as Ayanfe released that statement of this is how much he transferred to Yome.
No, he hasn't. And he hasn't even told us how much he collected.
He's been talking about it. Ayanfe has been talking about it. She has. She's been calling him out, saying I transferred 980.
980,000.
But Nigeria to America.
Mayegun, I have a question for you, sir.
980.
I want chicken change. Naira. I don't know Naira.
You're asking a question.
Yes, I have a question for you. Now, all these guys collecting contributions with their personal accounts, all these girls collecting contributions with their personal account, especially money that is not for their personal use. Do you think that at the end of the financial year, it's not going to be a problem on them? A serious problem?
The thing is this.
It depends. It depends on now.
If there are no issues from any quarter, if there are no issue from any quarter, there is nobody is reporting the account to the bank or to the ombudsman, it will fly. It's unlike UK. If 2-3 people transfer money to your account in UK, they will lock that account. But that account is gone. Before you recover that account, you go and provide those people that transfer money to you at the Koto Payepo to be transferred those here.
God bless you. That is where I'm going. Now
that account is gone. Back down. I trust NatWest.
Now let's look at the purpose.
Nigeria, if there are no reports, there are no issues, there are nothing, it will go, it will fly.
Okay, thank you. Where I'm going to is this. Somebody that the bank knows that last year, all the money that came into your account is maybe 5 million naira. But in the last 7 months, you have made more than 30-40 million naira in your account. And they know the type of business that you do.
They call it unusual transaction. That will be reported to NFIU and CBN. It will be reported. And it will just be there.
And EFCC. Because of money laundering.
NFIU, not yet. NFIU and CBN. It will be reported as unusual transaction.
Like you're making it too bigger than what it is. This is what you have money for. About your personal account, like your salary account. Every other money that is coming there, they are not money that can be flat. For example, someone sent 1,000, someone said 20,000, 30,000. That will not flat. But if someone sends,
you sabi food price. You sabi food price.
Put on my head.
I don't use that's what I see.
Mo dẹ̀ ní evidence gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Mo ń ṣe sùúrù. ìgbà tí mo rí pé mi ò lè keep fake people around me ni mo ṣe sọ fún ẹ pé kó kúrò live mi jọ yẹn tí mo ní kó máa lọ I don't want you. tó bá wá tiẹ̀ ń pe gbogbo ẹranko tó níwò irú aṣẹ́wó tiẹ̀ aṣanagọ́ṣì ní pọ́lísì lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ aṣana ó ní pọ́lísì lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Vicky ẹnjìníà dùn ẹ̀ náà ẹnjìníà lórí TikTok ẹnjìníà kálòlò àdáwọn tó jẹ́ pé tó bá fẹ́ pé Ìbàdàn 1 hour ló máa fi pé Ìbàdàn mọ́tò gan á ti kún kọ̀ńdọ́tọ̀ àti pèrò sọ́kọ̀ tán kó tó rí Ìbàdàn pé ó dùn ẹ̀ náà ó dẹ̀ wá lé ọkọ oyún tó wà nú ẹ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ ẹ lọ ṣe DNA o oyún tó rù sínú yẹn Vicky ọkọ ẹ máa nídìí DNA ọmọ pápá òsì Nàìjíríà dókítà Alájá ó dùn ẹ ẹnjìníà ó dùn ẹ tí kò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ fìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ búra sí ó wá na ìka àárín ìka fáàrí ẹ kò nà sókè ó wá bọ́ra sí wòwò fọ́kú ẹ tíṣò yìí bá dọ́dọ̀ kú ẹ á jẹ́ pé tí ẹ bàjẹ́ nìyẹn Àníkẹ́ kò ní dáa fún ẹ Ògún lákàáyé ọ̀ṣùmọ̀lẹ̀ ló máa fẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ̀ wo lórí burúkú yìí ẹ máa wọlé bọ̀ mo ń rẹ́dì fún yín ni ẹ máa wọlé bọ̀ nàka fáàrí ẹ sókè dé láti ìjọ́ tọ́kọ ẹ ti fẹ́ ẹ níyàwó ọkùnrin mi ò gun. tó bá lè ṣe ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú obìnrin ó rí irú ẹyẹlẹyẹ ń wọ́tọ̀ I'm not surprised nígbà tí mo rí ẹnu kánkọ́sì àwọn Pinky àwọn búfẹ́ẹ̀sì ọkọ̀ kan òkú kan bọ̀dù gbogbo ejò jíjẹ ni lọ́dọ̀ olórí burúkú alákọ̀rí wọn gbogbo ọkọlọ́kọlọ́ ti bàláyé jẹ́ tán okó kan òkà wọ́n dì abẹ́ ti di gorodóòmù okó bíi 2 mẹ́ta ló ń fìtì òbò wọn ìdíwókó orin yàrìnyà wọ́n bá tún máa wá dókó ẹ̀ẹ́dókó gidi okó orin yàrìnyà lẹ́ ń dó ńgbà tó lọ ń dó ẹnjìníà tó jẹ́ pé bó bá máa pè Ìbàdàn wákàtí kan ló máa fi pè Ìbàdàn tẹ́ ẹ bá wá bímọ kí lẹ fẹ́ bí ọmọ á máa fi wákàtí 2 á máa fi pè Ìbàdàn ńgbà tí bàbá ti ń fi wákàtí kan pè Ìbàdàn ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bá bí á fi wákàtí 2 pè Ìbàdàn because mi ò dédé dárúkọ ẹ mo rí ibi tó ti ń bú mi ò bú mi àwọn gbogbo wa tó ń bú kiri liars don't last ó bú liars don't last rí ó wá fún liars don't last ó wá fún mi rí ó dẹ̀ wá fẹ́ mẹ́fẹ̀mù rí àbí adé ewúrẹ́ àbí kí ló ń pè ẹ́ single and searching live in Italy ó lọ live in Italy ó. ṣebí mo block olórí burúkú ẹ ti mute ẹ ṣe dídàrí mo tẹ̀ ti block ẹ ọ̀bẹ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ òun lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ kí ló dé tẹ fẹ́ lé láwo ẹ̀fọ́ òun lẹ́fọ́ láwo lọ́wí a lot of ẹ̀fọ́ òun lẹ́fọ́ láwo lọ́wí a lot of people ń bíbá ló ń bí mi pé Mommy Jane, where have you been? Or is that not what happened? Are you guys not?
I'm coming,
some
YouTube,
people will
YouTube,
even
I'm
send
coming.
messages to me that we didn't see you online.